Great archer, remember?
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah.
Come on, fellas.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Enrique talking about this shit racist. Hey. Hey.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 94. 3 down, 3 down. Topper, topper.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
2 days, 3 days.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yeah.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey. Hey.
Running right, Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
He lied. 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 He lied.
Now Jones. And an alley to run. There he goes again. And down right around the 37. That one 28 yards on the ground. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. And he will find his man on the outside.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Just saying, bro.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Makes it happen. Cutthroat league makes it happen.
Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Catching passes all type of stuff.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run for the first time with Justice Hill. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Steps away to his left. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
6 yards to go.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Good job.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Yes.
He'll let this go for the end zone.
Yes, that's what I gave you to do.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
That's what I gave you to do.
As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike
That's
first here in this opening quarter. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone for the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them. But conventional football, Football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment.
Hey,
but some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
Yeah,
looks like he had green on that play.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's not Jordan. That's Jordan Love.
To throw on second down. Love eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Oh, yeah, that's us.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. This defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Hey. Will be an Enrique
so
ever
they'll
play?
get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
Mike spot 4. Let's go. Mike spot 4. And come on out here, come get some. On the ball.
Throwing on first down. Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it.
Alignment picked it up. Look at Madden. Look at Madden. He's about to break.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
No, but I will try it because, you know, this year we're on to trying things, huh?
Love. He rifles one that's intercepted. Okay. Picked off at the 45. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd and 12.
No.
Jackson buying time to his left. He'll run it.
What? Oh, wow.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Like somebody you know, huh? You said what? Oh, really? They left now. They left now. Reset. Oh!
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Hey, Ravens going back
Lamar
to
Jackson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Cody, what's up, Cody? I got a dub for them 2 players, bro.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Real dollars for a video game player.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. And ability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
This is Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd down now. It's Jones. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
You don't have to come.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On the ground with Hill to begin the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. On third down, Jackson being chased out left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
A run for Hill. He is hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Hit,
A
man,
nice
hit,
run
man.
there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He did. Now come on and throw this pick. Now come on and throw this pick.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough
Smiley,
there for
let
a
her hold her
first. No
out,
gain, as a
Smiley.
matter of fact. And it leaves them at
Let
3rd
me
and
hold
1.
her out, man.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Hold her out, yeah.
A reminder coming up at halftime. It's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan
That boy got
Coachman
an
in
Audi,
Orlando,
G.
as we look ahead to all the
That boy
action
got an
coming up
Audi.
this opening
Black on
weekend.
black.
Of course, we'll also take a
Black
look
on
back
black.
at this first half. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
The new one, the affordable one.
Operating from the gun. Love. It's
Yeah, the
caught here by
affordable
Adams.
Hit,
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders.
Yeah.
Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in
32
another
would have been
zone.
like 30.
on 2nd down.
32 would have been
It's
35.
Jones, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. From the gun, Love. And that is incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought
on
this
that.
one a little bit.
Field
They've been
goal.
running it real
Stay
well on
alive.
this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have
This
thought
your
just a
what?
little bit too hard about that play selection.
Celery first.
They'll go with Jones. And, boy, this is going to be close.
Let's go.
That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
But I'm done bothering you. I'm back, guys.
Fake. Here's Jackson.
Damn, Smiley. Oh,
Jackson
you got me.
hit, and he lost the football.
Pick it up. Good job, big boy.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with
I ain't gonna lie, if you
45
saw what I was
seconds
trying
to
to
go
do,
in the first half.
You'd have been like, damn, Ollie.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
I gave J-Ass that work in the Super Bowl. Hey, Smiley, you don't know what I'm trying to do? Halftime.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener.
On the ball.
As we'll get you down the
Stay
coast
right
to
there.
Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And what lead?
The Raven
I ain't gonna
offense
help
set
them
at
win
the
no
line
Super-
for this next
I'm
drive.
gonna win the Super
They
Bowl
built a good
again in
first
my
half
league.
lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now left side on the swing pass.
Out, 77. 77.
The 45
I'm cutting up right now.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together. A really nice
Come
pickup.
on, why won't you run the
This is
route, boy?
Callaway on the receiving end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now this throw caught left side. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You said we wasn't doing that.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
You asked me how long
Rashawn Gary able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Okay.
On 3rd down, it's Hill. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Okay.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down
Like
scramble.
I did that, Smiley?
But all is well. First down.
When they got that, like that. That boy got Adidas cleats on. Gotta go change that. You gonna wear Adidas over here in Baltimore? We are a Nike
They'll
team.
come out in the pistol. Now here's Hill. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I'm going to be
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I would never die.
Now he'll escape to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball. And right now, I'm getting the sense he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise as the Ravens push further out in front.
Oh, I know that hurt.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
I didn't say that.
And it is 28-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. No.
This one taken from the 7. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Okay, well, now that you're shot.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On first down, Jones. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. There's Jones.
He didn't even block that boy.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Love.
Go get him. Go get him, big boy.
And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Hey, Smiley, would you be mad if that number 5 transferred
The Baltimore
from Florida?
offense at the line, set to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away.
It's a foot race. The 40, the 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, 75 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Exactly. I've been saying that for so long. That nigga is
75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there.
He's better, bro.
So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Bro. He should have been starting.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Exactly.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup, and that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
I think it is.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On third down, here's Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Let's go.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. They'll run it with Jones. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Now a 10th carry for Hill.
Even when he got in the Virginia game.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal.
Yeah, he did.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time. Looking at week 1, oh good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you
88,
want.
89.
There carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know
on my team
protecting
now,
the
like
home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now, throw right sideline here is complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Wow.
2nd and 4. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Packers on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw. Love. Now a desperation throw deep down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And some room to roam now. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Parker. 2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But it used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
Preston Smith there on the stop.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd down now. It's Parker, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 3rd down, Parker. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that